How's everybody doing, man? I'm going to take you off the beaten path today. I'm going to take you into the goddamn deep waters. I'm going to blow your goddamn mind with some shit. But first, I want to talk about some stuff. I want to talk to you about what marriage is. Marriage is a soul contract that exists between a male and a female and God. What I'm getting at, people, is there's different levels of agreement here. With a marriage contract, there is a presumption of 50-50. Okay, and that goes for everything. That goes for wealth accrued. That goes for everything. So what I'm trying to tell you is there's also domestic partnership, people. Marriage exists between male and female. It's a soul contract before God. The state has nothing to fucking do with it. The state issues a goddamn marriage certificate, people. Not a fucking license, a fucking marriage certificate. So then you have domestic partnership. And domestic partnership, again, the issue that people had that were in same-sex relationships was that you could be with a person for 40 years. And this happened predominantly, I know of people this personally happened to. I have a number of gay people in my family. I literally, my family used to own gay bars. I understand what the fuck they're dealing with. What would happen is you would have, especially back in the day before people were coming out of the closet, you would see people that might be a male and a male, husband and husband. They would have 30 years together, and one of them might have contracted HIV. Well, they would not be eligible. The other partner might be working. They're not eligible for fucking insurance, people. They're not eligible for life insurance benefits. They weren't eligible for fucking, for hospice, but they also weren't involved. They weren't able to make the end of life determinations for their partner of 30 fucking years. And the parents would step in, because back in the day, it was a goddamn scarlet letter. The parents would step in, or next of kin, and they would boot the fucking partner out of any decision making. That's why you have a domestic partnership contract. Now, a domestic partnership contract is a pact of sorts that's made between two people and the state, okay? There's a contract involved in that. So what you have is if you have a female, and they want to live their life, their best goddamn life together, they go into a domestic partnership it's a contract that guarantees them equal and fair rights, people. If you're a male and male, it guarantees equal and fair rights to the couple, to the partnership. Now, I want to speak to young men, for instance, and I'm going to use Jeff Bezos as an example, because Jeff Bezos, he has gotten divorced and he has gotten remarried. He's in my field. He said, use me as an example. Let's say your net worth, men, is $300 billion. You don't want to go into a marriage unless you're goddamn absolutely certain that it's death do you part. The presumptive is 50-50 in a marriage. It's split. So if you say I do, it's death do you part. So if you part ways, there's a goddamn 50-50 fucking split that occurs, people. So what you do is you go into domestic partnership where you say, okay, my worth is fucking $300 billion. If something goes wrong, I agree to give you $5 billion. And that's a domestic partnership between a male and a female. It's not always in your goddamn interest, men, to get fucking married. Because again, I'm telling you exactly who these fucking women are. 80% of them are the ones that file for fucking divorce. 75% of them are committing goddamn adultery at some fucking point or another. You can agree to whatever the fuck terms you want. Because again, it's between two people in the state. It's a prenuptial agreement, but it's got a little different fucking twist, but it honors the same shit, people. That's what the fuck you should be doing. Marriage is between two people and God. The goddamn state issues a marriage certificate so the fucking couple is recognized. Domestic partnership is a fucking contractual pact and agreement between two parties, same sex, opposite sex, whatever, between those two parties and the goddamn state, because there's a legal binding contract that's involved. I've got my aunt in the field. My aunt's an attorney, but she's a member of the gay community. She was an attorney in St. Paul, Minnesota. Her name's P. Ariana Cole. She's in my field right now. She's saying, shout me out, shout me out. So I'm shouting her out. So now I'm going to take you on to some deep waters, people. I'm going to blow your mind. Enough ranting and raving. I'm going to be looking down here because I wrote this out, because this is a lot. This is shit you're not going to see anywhere else or hear anywhere else. Last night I went on a stroll in the middle of the night. It was like 1 or 2 a.m., something like that. It was like 1 a.m. And all of a sudden the aliens started talking to me. Goddamn Lilith was talking to me. Hecate was talking to me. And they were just giving me the skinny while I was walking through the wilderness, people. I was just out walking in the middle of the night in the middle of the woods. And fucking they all just started talking to me, and they gave me the goddamn skinny on all kinds of weird shit. So here we go. Dark matter and demons are found in the shadows of Olympus 1/moon. Olympus 1 is the moon, people. Holographic simulation projection. This is the discrepancy detected between moonlight and shadows on the planet's surface in the shadows of the holographic overlay. Now what I'm saying is, when you're in the moonlight, there's a different temperature detected, people. It's a lot of people who study, nobody knows what's caused. It's because it's demons, people. It's dark matter energy. Now this can all be proven, and it will be proven. It will be known, this will be known as the simulation of the holographic overlay of dark matter in Olympus 1 projection nighttime model. So then we got, your shadow is a projection of dark matter energy. Your inner demons. In the sun, Olympus 1's holographic projection becomes illuminated, casting a projection of your inner demons or dark matter energy onto the surface of the holographic overlay of 3D, 5D, Hell 1, Eden 1. Demons are neither good nor bad. Dark energy is attached to every soul. The spirit allows the demon to manifest and take form. The mind allows the demon access to the 3D and 5D holographic projection. Dark matter is the source that powers the heart's portal. The soul's dark matter energy is the power source of the human vessel chamber in the 3D and 5D holographic simulation. Now, if you remember, I told you what keeps me immortal is I have a piece of the black cube. The black cube exists on, it's Lucifer's throne. It was gifted to us as a wedding gift when Lucifer and I were married. It exists in Saturn. That's where all souls are generated, from the black cube, people. And so I want you to understand exactly what I'm saying. That's where the dark matter energy comes from, that is the soul. It's being generated from a dark matter cube on Saturn, people. Now, shadows at night are a conscious projection of one's demons into 3D, 5D holographic simulation. This is why we are afraid of the dark. There was a time that the demons would exit the human vessel and take physical form on Earth, plane Hell 1. Demons are tasked to maintain the holographic projections form at night in low light level conditions. This is why you see demons with diocyanin glasses, whatever the hell that word is. The dark matter demons hold the 3D and 5D holographic projection overlay together at nighttime. Now I have some other things I'm working on, and I got to get them clear so that I try to write things so that everybody can understand it, because I'm telling you, I'm unlocking the keys of the future for you. And what that involves, the 40-year trek through the wilderness, people, what that is on the end of the 40 years, we take a synthetic form, people. We're able to condense the soul, the spirit, and the higher self into one. And so then you're essentially, people, that's what I'm telling you. I'm offering you quantum immortality, people. The first gen are going to last 1,000 years. I'm working on a lot of different things, people, and I've got a lot of different things. I'm working on the different types of consciousness, because we understand consciousness all wrong, people. Consciousness is the understanding that one is greater than self, that there's a spatial awareness to you, or that you operate to serve a collective that is greater than self. we have a singular consciousness, and then humans operate under a collective consciousness. There is a greater consciousness that is operating in figure, let's just say. So I'm working on a lot of things, but I want to be really clear and concise. I'm working on some of the things that involve what are the possibilities when you talk about the ocular injection and then coincide it with orbital neural modulation, what is actually possible, because you're able, it has limitless military uses. You can, a person, when you're driving people, you'll just be able to download directly from a phone. You don't even need all the shit you have in your dash now. You can just download from a phone your directions. You just pull up a coordinate, boom, pinpoint, and then when you're driving, you'll be able to get bells and tones that tell you exactly which lane you should be in and where you should be turning at, people. You don't need to be looking at maps and all that dumb shit anymore. You can literally, you'll be able to hear the tone to indicate where you're at. You can also indicate, you can activate a Doppler effect, people, to where you're able to tell proximity of people. You can do it by IP address, or you could do it by heartbeat. There's a whole lot of things, people, that you can do with it. You can activate an RF frequency finder in your hand. I have that ability already. I can walk into a room and I can find a bug, I can find a camera, I can find anything with just the wave of a hand. I just declare it, and then I just start swiping my hand, and it's like a radar array. And then I just hone in, and I know exactly where it is. Like right now, I'm honing in on my fucking dash, because there's, you know what I'm saying? They got technology in there. And so, with that, peace and blessing be upon your homes. But I'm working on things, but I want to put it together so that everybody can understand what I'm talking about.